Hey Femini, let's go ahead and jump right into this reading, my love. Let us see what the messages are that Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Let us see, y'all. Because ain't nothing to it but to do it. Thank you, Spirit. What are the messages? Thank you all so much for your love and your support. I really appreciate it, y'all. I hide behind material things. Very first card out. I hope that you can forgive me one day. Okay. You speak to me through music. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. Okay, these cards wanted to be seen. These messages wanted to be heard. Okay, so many things remind me of you. I feel like, yeah, you came in and you woke someone up. You taught them a thing or two about love. Okay, what love is, what it is to be loved properly. Okay, things like that. This person still hold on to that. They feel like the feeling you give them is irreplaceable. Okay, they can be with whoever they want it to be with, but it wouldn't be you. All right, there's a lot of telepathic messages being passed between the two of you through music. It could also be movies, shows, you know, ads, things like that as well. All right, but this person feels like they are learning a very valuable spiritual lesson right now. They did something they hope you can forgive them for. Praying that one day the two of you will be able to come back together. All right, let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Whoa, that card just flew out. All right, we have leap of faith. Okay, leap of faith. It's safe for you to make the move you're considering. Okay. Strictly sexual. This connection is passionate but not enduring. Okay. Lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. That's twice now. Okay, and wait, the timing is not quite right. Okay, I feel like all someone is able to offer you, or all they were able to offer you, was something passionate, something intimate, you know, something sensual and sexual. They weren't able to offer you more at that time, even though there is buku chemistry between the two of you. Okay, definitely confirmed here multiple times on this channel. All right, because I feel like this group of people we're about to speak to, I've spoken to before. Okay, we've talked about this. You and this person have amazing chemistry. Okay, but you just feel like they're not able to give you at this time what you're wanting, or they weren't able to give it to you at that time. Okay, I feel like this person may make attempts to come back into your life. They may say they apologize for having made it seem like it was just sexual, but that's what's here. Okay, this person may be trying to get you to come back into their life, which is interesting because it says it is safe to make the move you're considering, right? Some of you are feeling like, what if this is the person and I'm closing the door? But it's safe to close the door, because if all the person is able to offer you is something sexual, you deserve more than that. Okay? You deserve more than that. I feel like for some of you, you were okay with a sexual relationship. You know, also just take what messages resonate with you. But some of you could have just been okay with a sexual relationship. They weren't delivering on that. All right? It's something here that it's like the person and you were on two different pages. And they want your forgiveness because maybe they presented it to you as one thing and you were under some impression that caused you to be disappointed. Like if you thought this was something that was more than sex, and all it is sex, then they apologize for misleading you or leading you on or giving you false hope or anything like that. But I feel like they've definitely learned a lesson here when it comes to being open, being honest with their communication, being thorough, like expressing what it is that they want, what they don't want. Okay, I feel like you learned a lesson when it comes to your boundaries and speaking up about what it is that you want, what you will not tolerate. And it's okay if you decide you don't want to deal with someone anymore because they're not giving you what you feel like you want or what you need, that's fine. You don't have to deal with the person. There could be chemistry, but if all it is between you and this person is chemistry, if all it is between you and this person is an attraction, that's not long lasting. You know, because looks fade, looks change. So I'm attracted to you right now. What if that attraction fades? You know what I'm saying? But if it goes beyond the physical, if you feel attracted and drawn to one another at the soul level, but all this person was able to offer you at the time was something physical, well, again, those two things don't mix. Let's see. Alright, thank you, Spirit. This person could have tried to paint it as something that was just that, only to not be able to get you out of their head because you're really their twin soul or something like that. We have the Strength card and the Six of Cups. Alright, so strength is our willpower, is courage, is being bold and brave. Six of Cups is memories. So I feel like this person thinks about you all the time. And these memories are pushing them to say something or pushing them to do something. I feel like as of right now, they're just watching you from afar. They keep an eye on you, you know, things like that. Some of you could be dealing with or involved with air sign person, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but they don't have to be. This could just be someone with air on their chart or someone that's very intellectual. They put their logic over their emotions. Okay, we got the Eight of Swords. Yeah, they definitely can't stop thinking about you. Okay. So many things remind me of you. You speak to me through music, different things like that. Okay. Five of Wands in reverse and the Six of Wands. I feel like this person gave a lot of double energy. Because we have a hide behind material things, materialism. Strictly sexual. Okay. So, it's giving that devil energy. Okay. Again, how something looks on the outside, how it's presented to be in the world versus how it actually is or something. That's what's coming to mind. We have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so when it comes to the two of you, there's that energy that y'all have in common. The energy of the minds, the meeting of the minds. You both understand how the other one thinks. So again, because they are a logical person and they know that they handled this situation a certain way, it only makes sense for you to move forward. Like, that's just the logical thing to do. Whether you have chemistry, attraction, feelings, none of that matters. If you're not being treated with respect, then the Queen of Swords thing to do is move forward, move on in life. Okay, not worry about this person being with this person, interacting with this person. That's just the Queen of Swords thing to do. Okay, yeah, Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, but they may want you to slow it down. They may not want you to walk away because during this time they may realize, may have realized how much they love you or how deep their feelings go. So again, if they thought it was just physical, surface level, it's not. But it's like now that you're moving on is when they realize that it's not, you know, because it's not like they're getting these things from you right now. So in comes this apology. Okay, I apologize for having treated you that way, for having made you feel that way. They're showing up as the King of Pentacles, you the Queen of Pentacles. They the King of Swords, you the Queen of Swords. I did see the Twin Flame card. Okay, so like I said, I feel this person could have mistreated their twin, only to realize after the fact how much they care about this feminine energy here. Okay, now it's like they're praying for healing. Okay, they understand why you would move on, but they don't want you to. We have the Ace of Cups. All right, Ace of Cups is a love offer. So again, where it says leap of faith, I feel this person is being guided by spirit to take a leap of faith. Like, okay, you can't stop thinking about this person. You have something you want to say. You have something you want to do it. Okay, it's like they're being nudged. Yeah, Fool card, to take that leap of faith. Okay, that's the Fool card is. So we have the Moon. The Moon is secrets. Okay, secret feelings, secret desires. That's what that feels like. The High Priestess, not too secret from you because you pick up on it. So again, they could have tried to paint it one way so that they weren't getting emotionally involved and then getting themselves hurt. But all it ended up doing is backfiring and hurting you and them hurting themselves. So it's like, what was even the point of that? Okay. The connection is passionate but not enduring. Child. Only for them to come back and want it to endure. That's what I'm looking at here. Only for them to come back and want it to endure. Like, We have the Four of Cups and the Page of Wands, okay? So the Page of Wands is a message. I feel like this person has been messaging you, or this is what's going to happen. If you have not already been getting messages from this person, then you can expect incoming messages. Okay? They will be reaching out. They want to communicate. Some of you feel like you've already learned your lesson. You don't have to repeat anything. You don't have to repeat any cycles here. This person is like, they can't get enough. They can't stop thinking about you. You're stuck on their brain. We have Emperor energy. All right, Divine Masculine energy. Yeah, that's what it feels like. It feels like this is two twin souls who aren't together because the relationship wasn't treated like it was twin soul energy. It was treated like it was something intimate or something sexual or something physical. And that's it. But whenever you're not in each other's lives or you're not dealing with this person, they can't stop thinking about you. They can't stop reminiscing. They feel like every song reminds them of you and things like that. The Queen of Wands, they're so drawn to you. They're so attracted to you. You're absolutely magnetic, okay? Absolutely magnetic, darling. We got two cards here. King of, stop playing. You see what I'm saying? You got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. The King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. You see what I'm saying? It's just like... And with justice, justice is about balance, integrity, consequences. This person feels like their actions or the lack thereof caused these consequences. You know, like whatever they did or didn't do is what got them to this place. Both of you are very attracted to each other. You think they are super sexy. They think you are super sexy. All that energy is here. That's great. But it takes more than being physically attracted to someone. How do you make me feel? How does your mind work? How do you handle serious situations? How do you handle life storms? You know? Are you generous? Are you stingy? Alright, I feel like this person wants to try to figure out how they can resolve this, how they can bring balance into the connection or restore harmony, how they can make something right with you, make something up to you. Judgment, okay? So, judgment is discernment. It's a wake-up call, reality check. This person has had a reality check when it comes to this situation. We have Temperance. Temperance is about divine timing, and the last card that we had from the Oracle was wait. The timing is not quite right. So perhaps it was the right person, wrong time, and what they gave at the time was not their best, you know, presentation of who they are and what they can do. And so they want the opportunity to come in and make it right, but it's just not time for that right now. The Queen of Swords and the Chariot, I mean, the Queen of Swords in her right, in her own essence, is just moving on in life. Look at her. Okay, and the Chariot is about what? Moving on. Elevating, being promoted, okay? Whatever it is, you're not staying the same. You're not doing the same old, all right? So perhaps Spirit is saying wait because there's more to be revealed here. Whether good or bad, you need to see or know whatever this is prior to making any decisions, okay? All right, hold on, guys. All right, y'all, let's see. Dun, dun, dun. All right, Strength card and a Six of Cups. What do we have here for our feminine? We have the Hermit, all right? Child, the Hermit is going ghost. The Hermit is distancing oneself, going within, staying to yourself, not really speaking to too many people, being around too many people, doing too many things. I feel like that's the energy you're in, all right? And so this person keeps thinking that it's over, like it's over for real, you know? It's over for real. Not for fake. It's like you just straight up ghosted. Once you realize what was going on, what was happening, or, you know, this person was being deceptive and all that, they only wanted a certain thing. You said, okay, Queen of Swords, I'm out. Chariot. You know, like, it's just that simple. You didn't try to make something simple complicated, but it feels like this person, you know, because of who they are to you, they have a hard time accepting what they've done. Knight of Swords. And so it's like they're rushing in to prove themselves or prove a point or reveal something. Okay, they're rushing in to reveal what they feel is hidden, but you already know. So this may just be coming clean then, you know. So you already know. So what are you telling me? You telling me something I already know? It's like they just coming clean. Okay. The Knight of Wands, yeah, it was a passionate relationship. That's more than likely all they were looking for at the time, or something like that. But it ended up being more. They have more feelings than that. Okay. Because, I don't know, you know, some people feel like you have to have emotions and love and feelings in order to lay down with someone. And nowadays, a lot of people just don't. You're out here just doing it. Okay, you can have sexual relationships with people and be like, this is what it is. It's just a sexual relationship. I don't want anything else from you, nothing more from you, just that. Okay, and other people just, again, not so much. But I feel like they want to come in and offer affection, offer love. You're not accepting it. So that's what these messages are. These are messages of love. They're sending you things. They're speaking to you a certain type of way, okay, in a very loving way. But it's like, again, those things are not required. Like, for example, when people are just humping, right, you don't have to call each other baby. You don't have to call each other terms of endearment. You don't got to say none of that. It's weird. You're just humping. Why are we calling each other that? You're not my baby. Like, do you understand what I'm saying to you? So I feel like if a person was doing all that and putting all that energy in there, it's easy for you to get confused. And you're like, wait a minute. And then they like, no, this ain't that. So that's why you said Queen of Swords. I'm just moving forward. Because 1 + 1 is 2. We're not about to try to make it seem like there's some sort of new math that makes 1 + 1 7. 1 + 1 is 2. And if you giving me terms of endearment and you're always being affectionate and you're always being loving and, you know, all these other things, I'm going to assume that you're working towards building something up. For you to be like, oh, nope, it was just sexual or something like that. Okay, and maybe they didn't come out their mouth and say that, but maybe a light bulb went off with the Queen of Swords energy. You know, maybe a light bulb, you know, eureka moment. Ding! Oh, this is what this person has been up to this whole time. Okay, never mind then, you know, and you kind of just instantly fell back, hermit. Okay, so again, person is worried that it's over. Okay, they really do feel like the two of you have that yin-yang energy, complementary energy. Justice is the energy of Libra. Libra is the 7th house. 7th house is about partnerships and romance, okay? Like romantic energy. We have the world, all right? The world has that yin and yang energy here, you know, feminine and masculine, okay? So this person really does feel like you're their complementary half, their complementary soul, okay? Sheesh. All right, we got the 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups is emotional withdrawal, detachment. Again, you walked away from this masculine. They feel abandoned a little bit or a lot of it. I feel like they fantasize about you a lot. You know, they send you messages intuitively a lot. They really don't want to let you go. Here's that devil energy we were feeling. All right, yeah, but it's like they caused you betrayal by being in that energy. You're disappointed that this is a twin soul and all you got from it was this energy, okay? It's disappointing. I just heard played in my face very specifically. So some of you may feel like the person played in your face. All right, one second. All right, y'all. Let us see. All right, so we have the King of Wands and Justice, the Tower. Yeah. All right, I feel like this person is having a reality check, a wake-up call, a spiritual awakening, a good look in the mirror. Like they having a lot going on all at one time. Because they're realizing what they did here with a special connection. They don't like it. It's making them feel away. But it's like they learned a very valuable lesson. But it's not like they get to apply what they learned with their twin to other people. Because there's no other twins. You get what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, I get another twin flame. So whatever I didn't do with this twin flame, I could do with the next twin flame. That's not how that works. So again, their wish fulfillment is for this to have a rebirth as opposed to an ending. They want you to try to look at something from their perspective. They feel like they sabotage this connection here. The Lovers, the 10 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. You see, it's like now that I know what this is, I want it for myself. That's the energy that's coming through. All right, and I don't know how that makes you feel. All right, but that's what is coming out. All right, so we have Magician. Their attempt to manifest you back hasn't been going well. All right, so this is why they're worried. This person has been pulling on your energy what feels like day and night, night and day, and they have had no luck. It's like to no avail. You know, this is not going well at all. Aiming to pull you in and manifest you back is not working. You are in your Queen of Swords energy. You're putting your logic and, you know, your intellect over your feelings and emotions. A lot of intuitive energy and all that is feelings and emotions. So I feel like you're just steering clear of that right now. All right, this is divine protection. You're being divinely protected. Yeah, so it's like you feel that this person is pulling on you. Even down to the Magician and the High Priestess. They're twin souls. It's like every card that we pulled confirmed that this is somebody special to you. You know, your divine masculine. Not a false masculine. But it just seems like because the two of you are not able to get it together, you're really truly thinking about just being like, okay, well, I learned a valuable lesson from this and move on, because that's the reality of it. You know, twins are either going to learn a very valuable lesson from being on this twin flame journey, or they're going to end up together, but there's no in between. All right, you might learn hella lessons and be together. Yeah, that's the in between. But I mean, realistically, though, okay, it's like either you're going to be with them or you're going to learn something from it. Okay. All right, you have the Hangman. Yeah, this person wants you to see something from their point of view. They feel like they're stuck on you. They can't get you out their head. Okay, they may have experienced love before, but maybe not this kind of love. Okay, it's given like first true love kind of thing. So, you know, you can't really get over that, is what people say. So it feels like they just won't ever get over you. Ten of Pentacles. They want to take care of you. You know, it went from, oh, this is just sexual, to they want to take care of you. Again, they want it to end there. All right. They could have been building something up with someone already. That could be something you found out. That could be why you felt betrayed. That could be why there was an abrupt ending. And, you know, you just moving forward. It's like, what makes sense? Yeah, I have feelings, but if I can't get from this person what I really want with this person, then what is even the point of acknowledging those feelings? That makes no sense. I'm going to keep acknowledging these feelings so that we can keep on sexing. But that's not what I want from you. I want more. So it's like I'm settling. That's not cool. So you put a stop to it. And again, not everything is going to resonate with everybody. So just take what resonates with you. Now, you can have a sexual relationship with somebody that, you know, you don't have those feelings involved, you know, with. And then when whatever happens, or if it happens, it's like, okay, who cares? But with this person, it's like it's always devastating because you want more. You feel more. Okay. And it's not in a, oh, I'm entitled to this from you because I'm your divine feminine. That's why you just moved on. You know, an entitled person would have stood there, caused problems in this person's life and all these other things. But why would you do that? You know, mess up your blessings, mess up everything you got going on. Okay? Never mind your moral code. Like, nah. Yeah, they betray you. Yeah, they broke your heart and all that. But again, you picked yourself up and just decided you'll keep it moving. All things hidden will eventually come to the light. You know this person's in love with you. They know they're in love with you. And it's only a matter of time before the whole world knows too. If they don't already. Okay, that's the way that it feels here. Again, person really doesn't like being on the outside. They keep tabs on you. They watch you. Okay, we've read on this group before. Yeah. It's like they're making a plan as to how they can come back. And not only come back, but get you to want to invest into the Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles with them. How can something that was once upon a time mistreated so terribly bounce back and become something so amazing, so beautiful? You know, they want to, it's like they want to redo. Now that they know what this is, they want to go back. It's like they want to erase what happened and they want to try, try again, start over. I can't get my words out. That's probably how they feel. It's like, yo, I can't believe I really messed this up. You know, that kind of thing. What's this card? Because it wants to be seen, y'all. Acceptance. Everything happens for a reason. I mean, maybe they just really needed to learn that lesson. You know, the Tower only appears when Spirit has been asking us to make certain adjustments. We say, okay, okay, okay. We keep saying okay, but we never do it. So Spirit is like, fine. You know, makes us so uncomfortable that we get to a place where, all right, let me go ahead and do what I have to do, because otherwise everything will fall apart. So it's up to you. You want to respect what you build up, or you want to let it fall apart. And sometimes the things that people build up is not what spirit guided them to build up. So spirit comes through and knocks it down anyhow, whether you gonna make adjustments to it or not. Sometimes the adjustment is removing yourself from this situation that you got yourself in. You don't, fine, spirit will remove you. It's that type of thing. Okay? So, I don't know. You know, this person got some thinking to do. They could have told them a long time ago, like, hey, you know, if you're involved, because this could be karmic, you know, you're involved with karmic, be with karmic, deal with karmic, but they kept coming back to you because they felt this attraction, they felt this mutual chemistry, you know, they're like, okay, something's there, something's there, something's there, but they tried to treat it like it was just a sexual thing, like, and it's not. Okay, it is not at all. It is so much deeper than that. So I feel like this person really did it this time. Like, they hurt you. All right, you got the 3 of Swords and the 10 of Swords, and I don't feel like I'm talking to somebody who has a problem with being vulnerable and speaking that truth. Like, if you're hurt, you know, and now you're healing from it because you're not a victim. You're not just gonna be like, oh, this person did me so wrong, boo hoo hoo. No, this is what happened. I pick myself up, I move on. You know, first card was the Strength card. It's not like you're just sitting around boo-hooing. You know, you picked yourself up and you got it together. The 3 of Swords didn't come out. We saw it, but it didn't come out on the board. The 10 of Swords didn't come out. We saw it, but it didn't come out. So you're not just laying down, you know, hopeless, giving up on life. No, you know what I mean? Like, this person didn't drain the life out of you, you know, or nothing like that. It's just, it would have really been nice for you and your twin soul to explore what this connection is and not what they thought it was, what they mistook it for. Okay, so yeah, those are the messages, y'all, that are coming out for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. This was your reading, or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. This just feels like you're the one who got away. That's all. They treated you a certain way, realized after the fact that that ain't it. I shouldn't have treated that person like that. I'm never going to get over them, never going to forget them. What did I do? You know, you're just the one that got away. So because you're not boo-hooing and sobbing and chasing after them and all these other things, it's like, that's just who and what you are. All right, you will forever be. That's the lesson. You're the one who got away. All right, peace and ARIES.